All right. So I just finished doing the story about the car, and that reminded me of something else about living in Carlsted. So this is a tale of heartbreak and woe. So not woe, but woe. So my junior year in high school, it was my first chance ever to go to prom because we lived in Mountain Home, Idaho when I was a sophomore, and sophomores did not go to prom there. Anyway, so of course, prom season is a big deal. Who are you going to ask? Blah, blah, blah. To be quite frank with you, if I knew then what I know now, I wouldn't even have bothered to go. Both years I went were huge disappointments. I never lived up to the hype. But anyway, so it was my junior year. I was in this play, and I can't remember what the play was now. But anyway, there was this girl in the play. Her name was Karen. I won't give her last name, but her name was Karen, and she was the banker's daughter. She was the most popular girl in school. She was really pretty, very, very attractive girl. And so anyway, I don't know what, I mean, she and I were friendly, but I'm obviously I had a crush on her. I doubt she even knew. I probably didn't know I much existed, even though when you're in a class of 42 people, it's kind of hard to miss. But anyway, I don't know what we're doing. One day we're joking around and laughing, and I ask her if she wants to go to prom with me. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I mean, I don't. I was not part of high school royalty, my friends. She was. So, anyway, I asked her, and I think she was caught off guard, but she said yes. And to be honest with you, I think it's probably because no one else had asked her, and it was maybe 3 or 4 weeks before prom. And my guess is because nobody else was stupid enough to ask her. Anyway, she says yes. So, I'm all excited. Go and, reserve my powder blue tux with the ruffled shirt and the blue cummerbund. And it wasn't just, my friends, it was not just that it was powder blue tuxedo, but it also, thank you very much, had blue piping, dark blue piping on the sides, on the arms and the legs. Thank you very much. And the ruffles, my friends, also had a trim of dark blue. Yes, I was styling. Thank you. Point in my life where I had to rent the damn shoes because I didn't even own any dress shoes, at least not any that you could wear with the tuxedo. Anyway, okay, so so during this month or so before prom, Karen and I actually went on a date. My friend Jim and his girlfriend Patty, we went to a movie with them. And again, even in a small school, you have classes. I mean, class, like the British have the class system, or the Indians have the caste system. Well, you have that in high school, even in a small school. So again, really, Jim and Patty and I did not hang out with Karen and her friends. That's not how that worked. Anyway, so we went on this date. I think there was one kiss. It was kind of awkward. And it was between Jim and me. No, that's not true. That is funny though. So anyway, so then I am not kidding you. 3 days before prom, anybody could see this coming, right? You see this coming from the time I started telling this story, but anybody could have seen this coming. 3 days before prom, Karen calls me aside and says, I hate to do this and I'm really sorry. And she was nice about it. Don't get me wrong. This is not on her. But 3 days before prom, she tells me that she's going to go with somebody else. A guy who was popular, who was a senior. Look, I can't blame the girl. I mean, I couldn't blame the girl then. I definitely can't blame her now, 40 years later. Anyway, but it was devastating. Oh, the heartbreak and the woe. Oh, the devastation. Oh, the embarrassment. It was pretty bad. And then I have to tell you, just to show you, anybody who thinks I'm a great person, because I am not at all. There are some good things about me, but there are some horrible things about me too, and this is one of them. So there was this other girl who had gone to school and had moved to Thief River Falls. Her name was Julie. And I knew that Julie, the whole time that she was there at Carlstead, had a crush on me. And I never reciprocated this romantic attachment to her. And so what did I do? So that I didn't have to go to prom alone, I called her up and asked her 3 days before prom if she would go with me. I shouldn't have done that. I really think I shouldn't have done that. But I did. And so she said yes. We went to the prom. It was a total dud. The whole thing, the prom itself, the party after, all of it, just a total dud. Anyway, this is not to make you feel sorry for me about prom. It's just sharing a story. And it is true. It's one of those things that when something bad happens to you or you're going through a bad time, do your best not to worry about it, because in 10 years, it won't make any difference anyway. And that's what this situation was. To be quite frank with you, it didn't mean... I think the day I graduated from high school, it didn't mean anything. And honestly, it probably didn't mean anything to anybody in the high school except me, because, you know, stuff happens, dude. Okay, anyway, there's my second story in a row for today. Thank you for watching. I am now in Maysville, North Carolina, where I am going to renew the license plates on the Honda Fit, because normally I would do this online, but for some reason or other, online's not working, and when I called to get help, they left me on hold for a half an hour and never got back to me. I tried emailing, and they didn't respond to my email, so I'm gonna take the bull by the horns. Okay, love you. Thanks for watching.